This is my informative speech on post-traumatic stress disorder. Post-traumatic stress disorder is something that a lot of military people, such as myself, are diagnosed with after some sort of combat-related experience. A very sensitive subject, and is something that will be with me for the rest of my life, as well as my best friend. Story I'm also my event occurred in June through July 2010. I was in South Korea, and we were called to essentially be a show of force after the North Koreans had bombed the South Korean ship off the coast. I, in particular, did not see the bombing of this South Korean vessel, but did experience a lot of angry crowds with us along the 38th parallel, and a lot of dissent amongst civilians, such as throwing rocks and other non-lethal things at us. But it got to that point where we started bringing out weapons and essentially had to put some people down. The first time that I had ever witnessed its worst. The second story that I'm telling you is about my best friend and best friend at my wedding. February 7th to February 8th of 2011 in Iraq. He was part of a military convoy for the Army National Guard in Kansas, and they experienced roadside bombs that went off to the point of essentially deafening him, and then they came under heavy fire, and it was a very scary moment for him. Some of the things that he and I talk about are experiences, some of the coping mechanisms that people with PTSD use, and different group therapies, people talking about experiences, talking about feelings, something that I'm not at all very good at. We also tend to have our own therapists as well, that we meet one-on-one. I was in therapy for about a year and a half, essentially from the time that I got back in 2010 to 2012. I have 2 DUIs and a multiple speeding violations. It's just the adrenaline rush that I get. 2 DUIs were, I was just in a very bad spot, and I could not sleep. I abused alcohol to the point where I literally should have been dead. I was single at the time, and just brought to light that, there are some things out there that are better than others. Alcohol is not the way to go in dealing with PTSD. I was also constantly angry at everyone. I hated crowds of people. To this day, I still hate crowds of people. I will essentially get claustrophobia and start shaking orange sweat if I'm in a crowd of some of the things I used to deal with this. I just avoid crowds. I've had nightmares, waking up in cold sweats, not being able to eat or sleep for days on end. PTSD is very, very sensitive subject for a lot of people, especially military service members. There's different types, all sorts of agencies. One in particular is the VA hospital that somebody can go out and seek out help. That's where I got most of my help, but I also used a civilian therapist for my alcohol abuse. Any number of traumatic events can happen to a person. 60% of Americans have experienced trauma in their life. It just depends on how well that person's brain is developed and what they've seen and what they've done in order to better their lives, I guess. So, in conclusion, I didn't really talk about PTSD when I told the stories of how it comes about. Some places that a person can go to seek out help. There's questionnaires for a person if they do have PTSD out there as well.